CH Morning Live, you was doing the weather yesterday, and you've seen him obviously as Bo Duke on Dukes of HAZZARD. Please welcome John Schneider, everybody.
I feel like you won't be able to see me if I sit down back here.
You're free to stand. You can take that out and stand there.
No, I'm going to...
You are.
I'm going to sit here like Burt Reynolds.
Just don't fall. We don't have extra insurance, so.
I'm so glad to be here, having a wonderful time. Been doing the kind of tourist thing, but it's so beautiful here. We went to the falls yesterday morning, had a great time. It was gorgeous. Last time I was here, they were frozen, so this was much better. And then last night we went and ate at this at the tower, which was fantastic. Really, really good. So having a great time here in, I don't know if it's your city or not, but wherever you're from, this is a wonderful place. And did the helicopter ride this morning. Wow. And I don't usually do the tourist thing when I come to do one of these. I kind of sequester myself away. But this has been fantastic. So it's great. All right. Yeah, question. I guess.
Okay, John, what we're going to do. First of all,
What are we going to do?
Well, I don't know. You know what?
Whatever you say.
We're figuring it out together here. It's an improv exercise. So what we're going to do, first of all, thank you for visiting our city and doing literally every tourist thing you can do here.
Yeah.
You can go on Clifton Hill and hit a haunted house if you want after this.
Do that or go play golf.
Or either way, we're holding hands. Anyways, so what we're going to do, guys, if you do have a question, please line up single file, very polite Canadian-wise. You make sure that you're single file, ask your question very clearly, and if it's not heard, which I'm sure it will be because we have a wonderful microphone, I will repeat it back. If not, take it away, guys.
Okay. You again.
Is that Uncle Jesse's moonshine in there?
I wish. Really? No, it's not. Water. Yes.
Yes, John. So last year, before the flood, we filmed a movie, 1 month out, with Fuzzy and Barry Boswick. When can you be teased with the trailer, and when is it going to be released? Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, more Dukes related. How does it feel to be Uncle Jesse's age now?
Am I really?
You don't look it.
Am I Denver's age? I guess I am.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
Sorry.
Feels great. I feel better than ever. I've gotten rid of a lot of challenges in my life have gotten rid of me. And
You look great.
you find out, well, thank you. Thank you. I feel great. I really do. I really feel great. I'm happy. I'm happy. I blinked. That picture's not good. We did a movie called 1 Month Out with Ruth Buzzy and with Barry Boswick and Laura Caluette. How are you going to sign that? And it is going to be out, we thought it was going to be out this summer, but we did another movie called Tres Leches that is so funny that I think we're going to let that one out first. What Alicia and I do is we've made 7 movies now in the last almost 3 years. And they're all at the studio, they're all shot in Louisiana. So, and they're all full of friends of mine, or in some cases, my son was in 2 of them. And it's really great. It's really great to be really doing what I dreamed to be doing when I was 7 years old. We're making movies. We have a studio. The flood did destroy the studio twice last year, but it did not destroy my 7-year-old dream. So we're still making movies, regardless of the flood, regardless of losing everything twice last year. But this movie, 1 Month Out, is a comedic, psychological drama look at dementia. So I think you'll find, if you go to johnschneiderstudios.com, I think you'll find that all the movies that we make are rather unusual. They have different twists to them. So please check them out. Anderson Bench is available now, and Anderson Bench is a very strange, delightfully strange, violent love story. Yeah. Yeah. So thanks for asking that. Barry Bostwick is fantastic in the movie, as is Ruth Buzzy. So I'm excited about that coming out.
So inspired. How was it inspired?
How was Dukes of HAZZARD inspired?
Yeah.
Dukes of HAZZARD was written by a man named Guy Waldron, created by Guy Waldron, who did a movie called Moonrunners back in 1969. And many of the Dukes of HAZZARD characters were in Moonrunners. I believe that Moonrunners was inspired by a movie called Tobacco Road. So it was far more, when we first started, if you watch the first season, it was far more, it was rougher, it was more Southern Gothic than it was comedic. Roscoe and Boss Hogg didn't quite have that relationship yet. So that's what inspired it. The name, actually, what Guy told me was that he saw someone at an airport carrying a satchel that said Hazard High on it. And there's a Hazard, Kentucky. One Z though, only one Z. And he thought that name was great, and that's when he came up with the name the Dukes of HAZZARD. Yeah. Now there was way back when, there was a movie called The Lords of Flatbush. There was a radio show called The Halls of Ivy. So the notion of taking someone's last name, like Halls, you think of those as halls in a school. Ivy was a school. The people's last name were Hall, so these people were the Halls who were of the school Ivy. So I believe that's also where he got the notion for the Dukes of HAZZARD. Okay? Good question.
Thank you, Mr. Schneider.
Yes.
On behalf of everyone,